we have our function generator set at 83 cycles per second sine wave, and we have a power meter here set at the upper range of 200 watts and 8 ohms impedance to match our orthosonic vehicle. We'll be operating at about under 5 watts state. This is 5 watts with one LED lit, and we'll be attempting 3 watts right about there. And that'll be driving an orthosonic vehicle of my design. Right here. It's an aluminum wing 12 inches by 6 inches. We have two 40-watt capacity exciters which vibrate the wing attached to it in an anti-series fashion. The two black leads are connected together. And we give some support to this very thin wing. It's 1/64 of an inch, or about 0.4 millimeters thick, with this wood beam that holds the exciters 6 inches apart from post to post. And in the center we have a wire to connect a payload. These exciters, because they're an anti-series, will tend to vibrate the wing against this glass flight deck like this. So one advances while the other retracts, and that tends to oscillate the air back and forth between them, creating a drop in transverse pressure and generating our orthosonic lift. Now the vehicle weighs in at about 3/4 of a pound. 347 grams to be precise, but on this crude spring scale, 1 pound is the first red number there, and you can see we're about 3/4 of a pound. And we're going to attempt to do an endurance run with a payload of 5 pounds. This construction brick of the type from which my house has been made. And you can see as we lift that out here, 5 is right here. And there's our 5 pounds. And we're going to use a power of under 5 watts. 5 watts is the power used to operate this incandescent nightlight. And so it's a diminutive power. We'll see how well we do. Now, with no power at all, the vehicle will not support its own weight against the flight deck, much less that of the payload. And again, altogether we're about 5 3/4 pounds. I have a cardboard crash pad here because sometimes things don't go right. But we'll take the power up now to 5 watts at first. And there we are, suspended. I'm going to bring the power down now towards 3. Right there. And see how things go. We have a countdown timer here set at 1 hour. I'm going to set that here. And we'll come back in a while and see how things go.